Let's get to the top story. We're going to talk about Rich Campbell. Now, if you don't know who Rich Campbell is, he is a streamer, one of the founding members of OTK, which is like a streamer house, essentially. And he's well known for dating Mia Malkova, who is, if I understand correctly, a porn star. And he's like that guy. So let's get to the top story. It's gonna be an entertaining one, for sure. And then I'm thinking we'll do some music. It'll be one of my last chances to play on my piano here. So that'd be kind of nice. Okay, top story, Rich Campbell. So if you don't know who Rich Campbell is, that's him. I'm gonna guess kissing Mia. This is Miss Giff and somebody's watching from the doorway. Probably Seer, acting strange. So there we go, we got some context. The reason things are happening is because a Twit Longer was published by Spicy White Claw. And it's called If You Want the Whole Account, Here It Is. It's been kind of going up and then going down, like appearing on live stream fails and then disappearing. And from what the mod said, it was like the people who published it are taking it down. So there might be some backstory there we can't really see into very well. But that's okay. This story seems kind of interesting. And this would be like the second SA scandal at OTK in a short amount of time. So let me turn this down. Okay. So this is Spicy White Claw talking. Rich and I had a very up and down, on and off friendship and relationship for 4 years that started towards the end of his career on the Call of Duty desk. Our physical relationship started in Columbus, Ohio in 2019 and was a disaster from there. Without going into extensive detail, because that's what would be required to explain it. There were several times during the 4 years that he made it clear he only viewed me as a sexual object. But when I would confront him about it, I would get love bombed and gaslit into thinking that he cared about me and wanted to be with me. This would happen during the single periods of my life, as any time I would be in a relationship and he would text or call me, I would tell him I was seeing someone else. After he lied to me about having a girlfriend for an extended amount of time in June of 2021, I didn't speak to him or see him until he called me asking to apologize around the end of July, beginning of August. I always had a deep love for Rich as person and friend. As the beginning of our friendship, he was there for me like not a lot of people are. So I gave him another chance to be friends. He told me he would prove to me that he was working on being a better person and that he wanted to be in my life. Then, in October, he began his typical antics. I'm just going to move this around a bit. There we go. That should be better. Oh. I always had a deep love for Rich as a person and friend. As the beginning of our friendship, he was there for me like not a lot of people, so I gave him another chance. He said he'd be a better person. Then in October, he began his typical antics and begged me to come to Texas around his subathon. I said no because I did not think it was appropriate to stay with him, because I did not want to sleep with him and that I did not trust him. Ugh. Yikes. He also came to LA in December of 2021 and asked to see me, but mainly was only asking me to come to his hotel. I said no due to the fact that I was not interested in having sex with him. There's not much communication until I was at French restaurant AOC in the Upper East Side on January 30th of this year with 2 girlfriends. As the night came to an end around 12 a.m., I Ubered to Rich's apartment in Williamsburg because he asked to see me. We were in the movie theater in his building and talking, and he repeatedly kept attempting to get me to lay on him. I repeatedly said, quote, "I'm not here to sleep with you, and I do not want that." At one point in the theater, he said, quote, "I think tonight is the last time I'm going to ever see you." After trying to speak to him for an hour about our relationship and the awful way he treated me, He just continued to deflect and said there's no reason to talk about it because it makes him feel bad. He said that we couldn't stay in that room and needed to go up to his apartment per the apartment rules. I said I don't trust that, and he promised me that was the situation, that nothing would happen, and was respecting the boundary I set. We get upstairs, and he starts talking about how hot I would be pregnant. Gross. Gross. Oh no. He then proceeded to something in front of me while continuing to talk about how he thinks about getting me pregnant constantly. He kept begging me to have sex with him. I said no. He continually attempted to take my clothes off. I kept saying no. At the end, and I mean the very end, he rolled me over and R-worded unprotected. Afterwards, I called my friend who I was staying with so I could come back, and she wasn't answering because it was late at night and she was already asleep. Rich said I couldn't stay there. What the So I called hotels around New York City looking for a cheap room. I asked for the nearest subway, and it was a 20-minute walk. Without saying anything to him, I left and cried in his lobby as he texted me, "You okay?" I never replied. I left, went to a sketchy hotel in Chinatown, and processed it by myself. I left New York the next day and never spoke to Rich again. I'm a 30-year-old woman in a relationship with someone currently. I've had several relationships with people that just simply did not work out, and I still respect those people and would never make a false claim based on a relationship ending. I get nothing out of lying about this. In fact, it's almost expected to receive ridicule when speaking about SA. You can believe me or not, I generally don't owe anyone anything. I'm not here to beg people to believe me. Yikes. That's messed up. Okay. Damn. Jesus. Holy cow. Yeah, that's not good. That was insane. Okay, so, there's another piece to this. Sorry, my browsers are on the warpath. Wayback Machine has backup of like the tweets, which validates that she was in this place at that time. He's like, send me a pic, it'll help me stay up. I want to see your face. Yo, this is bad. And she deleted this thread. Holy shit. Dang. Oh my goodness. So, yikes. Yikes. Excuse me. He tweeted, I have read the statements made against me today. I will share my side of the story, but need some time to collect my thoughts. OTK has requested that I resign from my position, and I have agreed. I will make an update soon. I think there was a similar statement from OTK. Today we learned of troubling allegations made against one of our founders, Rich Campbell. Rich has resigned from OTK effective immediately. OTK stands firmly against SA and, SH word, SA, oh, I don't even know how to do this. Harassment and SA, and is committed to upholding its core values. We'd like to thank our community for the continuous support and to share your disappointment. Yeah, that was pretty extreme allegations. Here's one of the other, I think he's a founding member of OTK. This is Asmongold trying to thread the needle.
Okay. It's like super fucking awkward to do right this minute whenever we're playing a new game.
Yeah.
Yes, we saw the stuff about Rich. Yes, we're addressing it. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. There you go. Okay. Give me.
And then he loads into a game. It's kind of jarring. It's extremely jarring. Okay, so this is I think I thought I had something like Rich finding out, like the moment he finds out, but I might have lost that clip. It's okay. It's not that dramatic. He did, however, tattoo OTK on his leg. This is from a year ago. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Oh my goodness. And then this is later on him showing it off at some WoW thing.
Is this worth our time? Is there something we can do about this? Because we're just wiping to the same thing over and over again. We simply cannot keep this raid alive through 3 of these absorb shields.
Yeah, this is
in fact, they've called an immediate break. So do you think that might be something that's happening here?
I think that it's possible that they're going to try to reallocate some characters between this and other raids that they think might be stronger.
I think that's
because you don't want to spend too much time wasting time with something that you can fix with some damage allocation. This is one of those kind of trap situations that you saw, for example, at the end of Gahoon or the end of Jaina, where it looks like you need more healing, but the reality is killing it before you die is always the right answer. You need just enough healing to keep you alive long enough, but at some point it becomes unhealable. If you killed the shield faster, it would stop doing damage to you.
Yep. So maybe some Vantis runes might be on play here.
Yeah, imagine having to do a show.
To kind of get them over this hump. Because, I mean, there might be another wall, but a Razageth Vantis rune, not really the end of the world.
Really interesting.
It's like, is this worth our time? Is there something we can do about this? Because we're just wiping to the same thing over and over again. We simply cannot keep this raid alive through 3 of these absorb shields.
Yeah, this is
in fact, they've called an immediate break. So do you think that might be something that's happening here?
I think that it's possible that they're going to try to reallocate some characters between this and other raids that they think might be stronger, because you don't want to spend too much time wasting time with something that you can fix with some damage allocation. This is one of those kind of trap situations that you saw, for example, at the end of Gahoon or the end of Jaina, where it looks like you need more healing, but the reality is killing it before you die is always the right answer. You need just enough healing to keep you alive long enough. But
what they're saying, it doesn't matter. It's actually kind of annoying. He's just kind of like fishbowl moment. Okay, so that's Rich finding out that his career is over. And I think this is people joking about how he got the tattoo.
Show the leg.
Yeah.
Just
Everybody
a little.
Hold
just
your
a little.
nostrils.
Oh,
look
God.
at that.
Yeah, he's getting
Wait,
waxed for
you
sure.
want to see the bad part? That's the worst. That's the worst tattoo anyone's ever gotten. Look at that tattoo right there.
You can't really see it.
That was for that was my Final Fantasy.
We gotta
DTK baby.
We gotta go to the raid full screen so that no one else has to see that.
You thought the star for.
Isn't that sad? He got a tattoo. Oh God, I don't even know how long OTK has been around. Why would you do that? I don't understand. Not a good look. Not a good look, Sweaty. Okay, all right. Let's move on. Let's move on to the Trump NFT thing. That was pretty heavy, actually. To be perfectly honest. Pretty dark. Pretty dark. That's like the second essay scan note OTK. So yeah, we're gonna move on. There was this video that was going viral. Just let me pull it up.
I've never actually done a live video before, but it's kind of the way things are going now. The interstate is stopped because of, I guess, a bad wreck. And so I decided to come to the McDonald's at Love's on the Ford Avenue exit. And I waited in line to get my food. I had already done my mobile order so that, you know, people don't pay for my stuff, because I just always like to pay for it myself.
It's such a weird thing. Like, do people pay for cops, like, donuts and stuff? Like, and burgers?
But I'm on my way home from work. When I pull up to the window, they hand me my receipt. So I go to the second window to get my food. And I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. And so the girl comes to the window and asks me what my order was. I repeat my order and my coffee order, and they asked me to pull up because my food's not ready. It's an English muffin meal with a hash brown and coffee. And I mean, I hadn't eaten since probably about, I mean, I've been up for a very long time, but I haven't eaten in a while, so I was kind of hungry. And I'm still waiting, and I'm still waiting, and they asked me to pull up. So I pull up forward, and a girl comes out with my coffee, and just the coffee, and she hands it to me, and I have my window down.
Oh, no.
And that's all she hands me is the coffee.
Oh, God. She forgot
So
part of
I
your order.
told her, I said, don't bother with the food, because right now I'm too nervous to take it. It doesn't matter how many hours I've been up. It doesn't matter what I've done for anyone.
How could she deserve this?
Right now I'm too nervous to take a meal from McDonald's because I can't see it being made. I don't know what's going on with people nowadays, but please, just give us a break. Please just give us a break.
Just give us
I don't know how much more I can take. I've been in this for 15 years, and I've never, ever had such anxiety about waiting for McDonald's drive-thru food. So just have a heart, and if you see an officer, just tell them thank you. Because I don't hear thank you enough anymore.
People aren't thanking her.
All I want is just my next couple days off to just be so chill. No uniform, no nothing. Just for a couple days. It'll get better, I know it will. This will all blow over. But hopefully, it blows over sooner than later, because I just want some McDonald's. I love y'all.
This is like the most American thing I've ever seen in my life. Can you imagine like a Swedish police officer taking to Instagram or Facebook Live or TikTok or whatever, wherever this was, be like, my burger. They did not give me my burger. It's pretty sad. It's definitely pretty sad. Okay, let's move on to Trump NFTs. Oh yeah, and meanwhile, in other news, small town Iowa police chief charged with lying to the ATF to get 90 machine guns for the department with 3 officers. What? Excuse me? They did what now? I'm sorry? What are these charges? They made false statements. And Weapons were resold for profit through Went's private gun store or another store owned by a friend who was also facing charges. Yeah, this is super normal. Yeah, people were saying it was an M60. Oh my god. Miniguns and stuff. Like, geez Louise. So that's bad. We don't know who they sold them to, but people who want to feed belts of bullets, you know, it's probably a bad situation. Starting to think America has the gun problem. Okay, we're going to take a look at Trump's NFTs. I think I'm kind of late on this. Everybody's already had the laughs. Should we try to remix it? Oh, here we go. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Late night host mocking what Trump had claimed was going to be this major announcement. Some speculating maybe it had something to do with his presidential campaign or the House Speaker fight. No, it was an online store to sell $99 digital trading cards of himself.
So
President Biden mocked Trump on Twitter, listing his own, quote, major announcements from the past couple of weeks, talking about inflation, the Respect for Marriage Act, Brittany Griner's release. You know, joining us now is CNN senior political analyst John Avlon and CNN political commentator and political anchor for Spectrum News, Errol Lewis. You know, I talked to people in Trump's orbit about this. Yeah. Even they were like, what? Like, even people who are normally his allies.
Do we know what website they're like selling them on? I want to see if I can like remix it.
That defend everything he does. They were like, I don't know if I
even people
quotes.
who
Get this.
participated in the January 6th insurrection are saying, I went to jail for an NFT.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, it's awesome.
what is this? Has he
CollectTrumpCards.com.
It's another cheesy grift. Him trying to monetize his hardcore supporters.
Don't
It shows
call it
how
cheesy.
fundamentally unseriously he's taking this run for president.
Oh, it's so
and how unseriously he takes anything except himself. And even
Okay,
that turns
CNN,
into a cartoon
You're
version.
actually way less entertaining than this website. Oh fuck, this is so good. Limited edition. I'm sure you've seen this before, but I mean.
Hello, everyone. This is Donald Trump. Hopefully, your favorite president of all time, better than Lincoln, better than Washington, with an important announcement to make. I'm doing my first official Donald J. Trump NFT collection right here and right now. They're called Trump Digital Trading Cards.
They said we couldn't do it.
These cards feature some of the really incredible artwork pertaining to my life and my career. It's been very exciting. You can collect your Trump digital cards just like a baseball card or other collectibles. Here's one of the best parts. Each card comes with an automatic chance to win amazing prizes like dinner with me. I don't know if that's an amazing prize, but it's what we have.
He's not sure.
Or golf with you and a group of your friends at one of my beautiful golf courses, and they are beautiful. I'm also doing Zoom calls, a one-on-one meeting,
Zoom calls? You
autographing
don't say.
memorabilia, and so much more. We're doing a lot. My official Trump digital trading
thing.
cards are $99, which doesn't sound like very much for what you're getting. Buy one and you will join a very exclusive community. It's my community, and I think it's something you're going to like, and you're going to like it a lot. They also make perfect gifts. So you can buy
Perfect gifts,
them with
everybody.
your credit card or crypto. All
You don't-
you need
you don't
is
have
an
to-
email address. Go to collecttrumpcards.com and buy your Trump digital trading cards right now before they are all gone, and they will be gone.
They will
This
be
is
gone.
my first official Trump
Limited
trading
stock.
card NFT collection, and you get a chance to meet me. Go to collecttrumpcards.com right now, and remember, Christmas is coming, and this makes a great Christmas gift.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited.
No purchase necessary. Wait, what? What does all that stuff at the bottom say? NFT Int LLC is not owned, managed, or controlled by Donald J. Trump, the Trump Organization, CLC Digital LLC, or any other respective principals or affiliates. NFT INT LLC uses Donald J. Trump's name, likeness, and image under paid license from CIC Digital LLC, which license may be terminated or revoked according to its terms. So he's doing what he's always done. He's selling his name to rubes who will buy it no matter what it's slapped on. This is awesome. He's back to his old game. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. They really shouldn't have banned him off Twitter. Digital trading cards, only $100. For the first time ever, collect your own rare digital collectible trading card by President Trump. These are just like baseball cards, but you collect them digitally on your computer or phone. All you need is an email address and a credit card. Start collecting 1, 10, 20, 100? Who knows? Get them all. You gotta catch them all, everybody. Okay. Each digital trading card is not only a rare collectible, it also enters you to a sweepstakes to meet the one and only 45. There's no purchase necessary to enter. Oh, but we're sold out. No, it says it looks clickable, but it's not, everybody. Click here for details on how to enter the sweepstakes without making a purchase. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know people aren't reading all that. Oh, God. It takes only 1 minute. I can't do it. I can't. Donald Trump. Oh, God, it's so cringe. Oh, God, it's like... Oh, I'm, like, getting shivers. It's so cringe. Look at this. He's like a... he's like got the macho. He's all macho. Black tie optional. Luxury event and held in Florida. Donald Trump will be hosting an extraordinary evening for lucky Donald Trump collectible. You know they're gonna redo this grift over and over and over and over. They'll get like a dozen of them in a room. He'll show up, say a few words, and then leave. Take some photos. Yes. Music playing throughout the evening? Whoa! No way. They're gonna have music? This could be you. Sitting down with President Trump equals mind blow. This is awesome. You could be the lucky person to get a chance to meet with Donald Trump in person at Mar-a-Lago. You'll be escorted into his private club and have the opportunity to sit down and talk with him one-on-one. You'll get the opportunity, but you might not actually get to sit with him. Ask all the questions you want and get all the advice you can handle from the man that has changed business in America. Man, this is awesome. Oh, jeez. Golly gee willikers. Yo, public loser. Oh, that's twice. How's it going? Woo! Woo! We got a raid, everybody. Welcome to the Be Weird broadcast. If you're coming here from Public Losers stream, you're a sweetie pie, and I like you. We cover the news. I play music. I'm considering doing an art stream to try to remix Trump NFTs. It's generally kind of like a goofy, chill vibe, you know. But yeah, thanks for the follow so much, Core 10K. How was the stream, public loser? What were you up to? Were you playing Cult of the Lamb again? You cannot make them worse? No, I want to make them better and then like sell them to libs or sell them to right wingers. You know what I mean? Like just try to kind of like play it that way. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, maybe if we just like remix these a little bit, add some good quotes from. I mean, like you could really bring out like his deep dive quotes, like the Second Amendment. We'll take their guns and do due process later. You know, chef's kiss. You don't even know the process for NFTs. It needs blood sacrifice. Yeah, it's probable. I mean, it's very possible. Well, the first part is to download them. Like. These aren't the NFTs per se. I haven't actually found any of the cards. I think what's her name? Shoe on Head had a fire sale the other day, like 20 or 50% off on the NFTs. So I figured we'll try to get some of them. Oh, they are sold out. Ah, jeez. Ah, damn. Okay, let's see if Shoe on Head has any left over. She had like a big fire sale. So, you know, might be in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. $99. Yes. All right, we got our first. Do I do it? You can't see this, but I'm hovering over save image. What Shoe on Head is like. Oh yeah, exactly. She's the controversial. She's the controversial lefty, but she's got the good source of information. She's tapped into the matrix. So I'm just gonna grab this quick NFT and get out as quick as possible. Okay, we got it. I'm getting out. She's like one of those she's one of those faux lefts. She's one of those wolves in sheep's clothing. Yeah. So here we go. Let's see if there's. Oh, I still can't get into Trump social, but there is a Twitter account. This is so bizarre. I love that. Like, oh, it's sold out over here too. We made history, everybody. My Trump digital trading card sold out in hours. Congratulations to the collectors. All right, can we steal any more from here? Here we go. Here's another one. Trump World. Okay, this is legitimately kind of deranged. This is terrifying stuff. All right, Trump NFT 2, and then we're gonna like we're gonna remix it. Try to make it better, chat. How do we make this better? They're both this page isn't available. Wait, is their thing already down? Collect Trump already doesn't work. Like they took us down. Oh yeah, there it is. But they don't know how to link to their own stuff. I don't understand. Okay, no posts yet. What the? Somebody else. I don't understand. How's there only 33 following on this? I don't understand. Okay, it's an odd arc. That's all I can say. Trump 45, brother. And Trump social, of course, is just like a complete broken. You have deleted all your bots? That's a tough process. I had to like set up like this whole machine that like ran through thousands of names. I had one of them. Oh, that sucks. Like actual, just like trolls, like griefing you. True social is broken. Okay, let's see if I can open Canva, and we'll start remixing. We gotta remix it. I'll put on some music. All right. So, let's... Can't use Canva. Let's try using... They actually managed to drop a full-on... No! Oh, it's awful, right? Like, I feel like it's a full-time job having to, like, fight off trolls and... I got a song, actually, kind of about that. Like, starting on Twitch and my chat is only filled with robots and Nazis, and I'm, like... really disappointed. What the hell is this? I almost completely missed because it was subtle with Japanese characteristics. Oh, I've had a couple of those. One of the worst ones I ever had, I thought I almost got banned, was somebody linking a YouTube being like, hey, check out my rap video. It's me kind of like doing my thing. And I'm like, oh, cool. I could support a small artist. And it's a YouTube video. So I click it. Doesn't have a lot of views. And it starts off with him like rapping beside his buddy in a car. And then in the middle, a really small thing, a lot of like a video appears and a bunch of record scratching, and then it's hardcore porn. Just like crazy hardcore porn. And I'm like, ah, I had to like X out of it. Yeah, apparently. I mean, it's been okay 85% of the time. I can suss out most of it, but damn, man, people are psychotic. I never thought somebody would just go around trying to take down streamers with like five views. People do that a lot, and I'm just like, No, I don't know who you are. Yeah, that's kind of the policy now. Like, you can put it in, but I'll be like, all right, we'll hang out a bit longer. You know, let's get to know one another before you start just dropping things. All right, I'm gonna fire up Photoshop. We'll bring it up and we'll start remixing some Trump NFTs. And I think I'll change. Should I change this to art? Make myself a little art stream. It's so funny that like just chatting has become the big bucket. The big bucket. But I do want to play some video games. This is a good day for video gaming. There's like a bunch of snow. Somebody asked me the other day, like, oh, you Twitch stream? What games do you play? And I'm like, huh, you know what? It's like Mobazoo and like really weird, wild, outsword, you know, games that aren't common or whatever. I like games. People should play games. I just find I always have more of a laugh when I'm on politics. It's always just funny, insane, crazy stuff. Gaming, I find I can zone out, and then I'm less willing to be like performative or whatever, you know. All right, let's try to make us a new Trump NFT. I don't know what I'm doing, so we're gonna learn together. You need to shower, train more. Ooh, what are you training in? I like people who are trying to always better themselves. It's always fun. All right, let's go like this. I should have it up in a second. We'll start with the first one because that looks easier to deal with. There we go. All right. Let's get start. Let's bring that up. Trying to get muscles? Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I've been kind of wanting to do a bit of training myself. I've gotten really I've let go. I used to train in martial arts and do judo and jujitsu, and like that's all gone. I haven't done judo in so long and I miss it so badly, but like I think I'd get my butt whooped if I tried again. I just don't have the breath anymore. It's kind of like the main blocker. So I kind of want to like really get my, yeah, you know what I mean? Consistency. Yeah, working it into your, gotta be able to lift me up when I come to Germany. Aw. When are you going to Germany? Germany's beautiful. All right, let's see here. Photoshop, where are you? Okay. Here we go. Wow, art stream, let's go. This is new for me. I'm really bad at visual arts, which is why I kind of want to practice it. You know what I mean? It's like anytime someone's like, "What are you bad at?" I'm like, "Visual arts." How do colors work? I barely understand. Okay, there we go. It's very ugly, but you like it? Yeah. So how do we make this better? It's really creepy. It's kind of creepy. That's like my first vibe. Like Moulin Rouge. You know what I mean? Okay, so we got something to work here. Maybe we just try to strip out the background. Just try to get Trump and put him somewhere else. Give him a new background. I'm gonna use this magnetic lasso tattoo. Or, no, not tattoo. Tool. I know how English works. And then if this gets boring, I'll play some music. I'm leaving on a jet plane tomorrow to go to Northern Ontario, where I'm from. And I'm not gonna have like my piano or anything, so I won't be able to do music streams. Okay. So I'm gonna miss it. Oh my god. We'll get our very own Trump asset. Can use this in videos. Make him talk like South Park animation. Cut the bottom part of his chin. Make him talk like a Canadian. There we go. Got it. Select inverse. Oh. Cut? No, I think no. Select inverse. Layer via copy. Yeah, we got it. We got it, people. All right, so now we can put any new background we want on this thing. I kind of want to make him like a rocket. Make him. Okay, yeah, go do your thing. Thanks for the raid again, Public Loser. If you haven't, I know many of you are from Public Losers. For those who are here before the raid, go check out Public Loser's channel. He's one of the real ones. She's one of the real ones, excuse me. And they've been streaming for a good time. Always really cozy stream over there. And yeah, they're lovely people. And I have, and they've also been very, very accommodating for all my mistakes. All my horrible mistakes. But that's how we learn here on the B-Word broadcast. We make mistakes live, whether I'm cooking or streaming or making Trump NFTs. What's a good background we can put on the back of this? I've been taking so many L's. But I did make some good Indian food the other day, which was fun. I didn't take any pictures of it after like 6 hours in the kitchen. Okay, so what's a good background that we could use? Let's do like, maybe, what is it? Like, Tesla blast off. All right, let's see if we can get an image of like a rocket blasting off. Maybe here. Either of these could be good. Oh man, okay, all right, let's focus. You could, yeah, this is a good one. This is pretty solid. Blast off. All right, we'll bring that in. Okay, here we go. Something like that, maybe. Okay, so we got a rocket blasting off. We got Trump, who, I just gotta switch the layers. Here we go. We'll make him kind of smaller. Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. Do you think I need to cut out the rocket? I might have to. Oh, maybe not. Okay, there we go. That's already pretty funny. Yeah? But the, this is kind of ganky. This looks really silly. I don't know how to fix that. How do we make this look? Like, do I just blur it, maybe? Where's our blur function? Blur. Crop, slice, magic wand. I'm so bad at this stuff. We don't want a spot healing. Maybe a brush. Like a gradient tool, maybe. Oh my god, what? No. What's a good, yeah, there it is, smudge. That's what we're looking for. Like smudge this. It looks a bit There we go. That's a bit better. Maybe cut some of this away. Yeah, there you go. How's that look? Okay. All right. There we go. He's firing off. We got ourselves a new Trump NFT. Wasn't that easy? There you go. Okay, we got ourselves our very first Trump NFT. Wow, golly gee. You think I can sell it? Think I can think I could turn a profit on our 20 minutes of labor? Okay, so that was kind of a proof of concept, I guess. Let's see if anybody wants it on thebird.com. Okay, we'll see if at Collect Trump likes it, and if they do, then yeah, we'll make more. This is silly. Okay. This is the tweet. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. What's the next story? We've got, oh yeah, is free speech dead on Twitter? So I think the part I wanted to drill down on, and then we'll go do something else, probably some music, is apparently he's griefing Barry Weiss now, which is kind of funny. And Barry Weiss was reporting on the whole shebang on the Twitter files, which is in part like 8. I've lost track. I don't even know what part of the Twitter. I don't even know what it's about anymore. Like it's gotten really, really hazy. Especially after like journalists are just getting banned off of Twitter. So yeah, her pinned tweet from December 12th, 5 days ago, is part 5, the removal of Trump from Twitter. And she's still like retweeting like Matt Taibbi's follow-ups. But yeah, from what I understand, like what is it? Musk attacked Barry Weiss, pretty much. I'll see if I can pull the actual tweet. Yeah, here it is. So this was an odd development. Barry Weiss says, the old regime at Twitter governed by its own whims and biases, and it sure looks like the new regime has the same problem. I oppose it in both cases, and I think those journalists who were reporting on a story of public importance should be reinstated. I've never been swayed by the Twitter is a private company argument, and I'm left wondering, as I wrote yesterday at thefp.com, whether any unelected individual or clique should have this kind of power over the public conversation. You can read it here. I don't need to dwell on how mesmerizing it is to watch those journalists who defended, even celebrated, Twitter's bans under the old regime. Under the guise of safety, they now call it censorship and say it infringes on freedom of expression. It did then, as it does now. For a deeper conversation about this important issue, listen to today's episode of the Honestly Pod with Ro Khanna. And then Elon Musk replies, what should the consequence of doxing someone's real-time exact location be? Assume your child is at that location, as mine was. Barry, this is a real question, not rhetorical. What is your opinion? Rather than rigorously pursuing truth, you were virtually signaling to show that you were good in the eyes of media elite to keep one foot in both worlds. He's like attacking the person he's been building a whole media campaign with. It's odd. Barry replies, if someone messed with my baby or my family, I'm sure I'd change the rules and ban the Jet account too. But last month you said you were leaving it up to show your commitment to free speech. So doesn't it make sense that people would be confused? Given the mixed messaging, I would have given more notice on the new rule before punishing anyone for a violation. And if they violated it again, totally fair game to take action against those accounts. But I think people object to the lack of clear process and communication. Yeah, that's always going to be true. I don't envy any of those decisions, but the problem with old Twitter was that the rules were vague, unevenly applied, and often backfilled to suit the political prejudices of management. New Twitter has an opportunity to be different, open, transparent, and above the partisan fray. Oh man, that's going to age like milk. Oh man, oh geez, ah gosh. So yeah, this is kind of how the Twitter arc is sort of flaming out, I guess. Like it's falling apart. No bueno. Sababonla. Not good. So I don't know. I don't really I didn't expect much when I was reading it and watching it. But it's the fact that it's devolving, I guess, is not much of a surprise. So yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I think I'm not really feeling like talking a lot. I just feel like I've had foot and mouth disease for days now. I had like this big dinner party, and I invited a bunch of people over, and I worked for hours and hours in the kitchen to like make this beautiful, delicious meal, and the only thing I can think about is like the dumb thing I said. The only thing I could think about. It's keeping me up at night, waking me up early. Okay, we're gonna do some music. I'm gonna switch it up a bit. It's my last time to sort of be home in my space, making music. Tomorrow it's probably gonna be too rushed to try to get a music stream off the ground. Today it's still a bit cozy. I'm leaving tomorrow, and yeah. I mean, yeah, do some music. We'll play some lovely tunes. I'll see if I can try to maybe play something different than I normally do. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a bit of setup. Oh, and gosh, I guess bye YouTubers, if you're still kicking around. This is Twitch only content because it's easier. I'll see you later. Bye. Bye.